The secret rituals that determine who becomes God's representative on earth have remained shrouded in mystery for centuries, with power struggles and political intrigue hidden behind the Vatican's ornate doors. What most Catholics don't know is that the modern papal conclave contains ancient traditions specifically designed to prevent the catastrophic papal schisms that once tore Christendom apart. This event captures the attention of Catholics and non-Catholics alike, who watch as the Church chooses its next spiritual leader. The papacy, a symbol of unity and guidance for over 1 billion Catholics worldwide, requires a leader who embodies the faith's values. The selection process, therefore, is one of great weight and significance. It's a process designed to ensure a thoughtful and prayerful decision, guided by the Holy Spirit. The death or resignation of a pope triggers a period known as sede vacante, meaning vacant see. During this time, the governance of the Church falls to the College of Cardinals. However, their authority is limited, focusing mainly on day-to-day administration. They cannot make significant changes to Church doctrine or policy during this interim period. One of the first significant events after the announcement of sede vacante is the destruction of the Fisherman's Ring. This unique signet ring, worn by each pope, is broken to symbolize the end of the previous pontificate. This act underscores the finality of the pope's passing or resignation, and prepares the Church for a new era of leadership. The conclave, the gathering where cardinals elect the new pope, is a tradition steeped in history. This sacred assembly is not just a meeting but a profound ritual that has evolved over centuries, carrying with it the weight of countless generations. Its roots can be traced back centuries, with its emphasis on secrecy and seclusion remaining paramount. The conclave's origins are deeply intertwined with the history of the Catholic Church, reflecting its enduring commitment to maintaining the sanctity and purity of the papal election process. This practice aims to ensure the cardinals can deliberate and vote without outside influence or pressure. The cardinals, dressed in their traditional robes, walk solemnly through the Vatican courtyards, entering the Sistine Chapel with a sense of purpose and reverence. The word conclave itself comes from the Latin cum clave, meaning with a key. This term is not just a linguistic artifact but a symbol of the profound secrecy that envelops the entire process. This name refers to the historical practice of locking the cardinals inside the meeting place until they reached a decision. The locked doors and closed gates of the Vatican building serve as a powerful reminder of the isolation and focus required during this critical time. This practice, though relaxed today, symbolizes the seriousness and solemnity of the event. The cardinals, in moments of prayer and reflection, embody the gravity of their task, seeking divine guidance in their deliberations. The cardinals are cut off from the outside world, focusing solely on the task at hand, discerning God's will for the next leader of the Church. In the seclusion of the Sistine Chapel and other secluded areas within Vatican City, they engage in deep contemplation, prayer, and discussion, ensuring that their decision is guided by faith and wisdom. The responsibility of electing a new pope rests solely with the cardinal electors. This is a solemn duty that has been carried out for centuries, steeped in tradition and reverence. The cardinals, dressed in their distinctive red robes, symbolize their readiness to defend the faith, even to the point of shedding their blood if necessary. These are cardinals under the age of 80 who have been appointed by previous popes. Each one has been chosen for their deep faith, wisdom, and dedication to the Church. They gather from all corners of the globe, bringing with them a rich diversity of cultures and perspectives. They come from around the world, representing the universality of the Catholic Church. This global representation ensures that the new pope will be a leader for all Catholics, regardless of nationality or background. The gathering of these cardinals is a powerful reminder of the Church's reach and influence. Each cardinal elector carries the weight of this responsibility, understanding the global impact of their decision. The choice of a new pope is not just a matter of internal Church politics. It has profound implications for the world at large. The new pope will be a spiritual leader to over 1 billion Catholics and a moral voice on the global stage. The voting process within the conclave is shrouded in secrecy. Once the cardinals enter the Sistine Chapel, the doors are locked, and they are cut off from the outside world. This ensures that their decision is made without any external influence or pressure. Cardinals cast their ballots in silence, writing the name of their chosen candidate on a piece of paper. This act of writing is a moment of deep reflection and prayer, as each cardinal seeks divine guidance in making their choice. These ballots are then meticulously counted and checked. The counting process is carried out with great care to ensure accuracy and fairness. Any irregularities are immediately addressed to maintain the integrity of the election. If no candidate receives the required 2/3 majority, the process continues with multiple rounds of voting. This can take several days, as the cardinals deliberate and pray for guidance. The anticipation and tension build with each round of voting, as the world waits for the announcement of the new pope. This meticulous and secretive process underscores the gravity of the decision and ensures the sanctity of each cardinal's vote. The election of a new pope is a momentous event, one that will shape the future of the Catholic Church and its role in the world. The cardinals' discussions and prayers reflect the seriousness with which they approach this sacred duty. The Sistine Chapel, renowned for its breathtaking Michelangelo frescoes, stands as a testament to the artistic and spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. This iconic structure, located within the Vatican City, is not just a marvel of Renaissance art, but also a place of profound religious significance. It serves as the venue for the papal conclave, the solemn gathering where cardinals from around the world convene to elect a new pope. This event, steeped in tradition and ceremony, is one of the most significant in the Catholic Church. The choice of this location is far from arbitrary. The Sistine Chapel's grandeur and spiritual significance provide a fitting backdrop for this momentous event. Its walls, adorned with scenes from the Bible, create an atmosphere that is both awe-inspiring and contemplative. Beyond its aesthetic beauty, the Sistine Chapel holds deep symbolic meaning. The frescoes, particularly Michelangelo's depiction of the Last Judgment, remind the cardinals of the weighty responsibility they bear in choosing the next leader of the Catholic Church. The chapel's ceiling, with its intricate portrayal of scenes from the Book of Genesis, serves as a visual reminder of God's creation and the Church's role in salvation history. Each brushstroke tells a story of faith, hope, and divine inspiration. The frescoes depicting scenes from the Book of Genesis are not merely artistic masterpieces, they are profound theological statements. They serve as a visual reminder of God's creation and the Church's role in salvation history. For the cardinals gathered within its walls, the chapel transforms into a place of intense prayer and reflection. The sacred space, filled with centuries of history and devotion, becomes a sanctuary where they seek divine guidance. Surrounded by such powerful imagery, they deliberate and cast their votes, seeking divine guidance in choosing the next successor to St. Peter. The process is both a spiritual journey and a solemn duty, carried out with the utmost reverence. For the cardinals gathered within its walls, the chapel transforms into a place of intense prayer and reflection. The sacred space, filled with centuries of history and devotion, becomes a sanctuary where they seek divine guidance. The chapel's atmosphere, charged with spiritual energy, helps the cardinals focus on their monumental task. They are reminded of the continuity of the Church and the importance of their decision for the future of Catholicism. Surrounded by such powerful imagery, they deliberate and cast their votes, seeking divine guidance in choosing the next successor to St. Peter. The process is both a spiritual journey and a solemn duty, carried out with the utmost reverence. They deliberate and cast their votes, seeking divine guidance in choosing the next successor to St. Peter. The process is both a spiritual journey and a solemn duty, carried out with the utmost reverence. The Sistine Chapel, with its rich history and profound spiritual significance, remains a sacred space for a solemn occasion, where the future of the Catholic Church is prayerfully decided.